Rise and shine, everybody, because today is the day that we are going to catch ourselves a kraken. He's down there. He's waiting. He's hungry. And I know how to catch him. And here's how I know. So, in between this episode and last, I went and took a little peek at our encyclopedia. Now, why did I do this, you may ask? Well, I wanted to see if there was any information that could be provided on the final fish that we need to catch for the researcher, namely the Aurora jellyfish right here. And what I noticed is if you look down here at the bottom right-hand corner, the method of catching these is only trawl, which I had not really gone through this encyclopedia format in detail quite yet, and so I'd missed that. So what that means is that at our earliest convenience, we actually need to re-equip the trawl net to catch ourselves the jellyfish. And I do believe that those jellyfish that we've spotted floating out there above the kraken are in fact the ones that we need. Uninstall, unfortunately. This is going to need to go to storage for the time being. We'll just throw it here for the time being. And we need to get our trawl net out of storage. Put it in here. Install it. It's going to take 4 hours. Unfortunate that it's a, such a big part of the day. But then we need to go out and catch ourselves a fish. And if I'm not mistaken, they're only caught at night, as you can see right here in the corner. So we're going to need to find something productive to do. Probably just go out and do some normal fishing and make ourselves a little bit of money. And actually, you know what? While we're here, we may as well just go ahead and sail around the back end of the island just to see if there is anything interesting. So that's the plan. We're going to catch the final fish. I don't know what this is. Oh, wow. What the... That is a crab right there. Okay. Ooh, I can't tell. Was it being aggressive? Let me go ahead and put this this turbo thing on just in case. Right, I'm going to hang tight here. Oh, okay. Definitely hostile. Okay. And we lost a research part overboard. That's fantastic. Well, we will steer clear of these in the future, I guess. It's kind of unfortunate. Alright, well, what else do we have around here? More red snapper. More barracuda. Nothing that we're super interested in at the moment, I'll be honest. Maybe we could just go ahead and get some of that barracuda while we're in the area. And let me see. We'll need to rearrange this just a tad. Throw that here and that down there. All right. And with that, we should probably go ahead and head back so that we don't get caught out. After sundown, we'll get a quick repair in. Too bad that crabs are not our friends. I like crabs. Like, they're kind of cool. They're underrated, in my opinion, but it's just one man's opinion. All right, so here we are. Let's get our unfortunate repairs in. Yep, repair right there. We will back out real quick. Fish market. Sell what we got here. Let's throw these spectacles in the hold. We do have one research part here ready to go, which is great. And I guess we may as well get our crab pots ready. So, we are repaired, which means we can go ahead and deploy the trawl net. There we are. And, you know, we'll throw out the crab pots around here. Like right here. Right here. Right there. Alright. And now we are going to go jellyfish hunting. And also trying to avoid getting hit by tentacles. Alright, we did not seem to capture that time. Wonder what the trick is. Huh, so when you hit them, they pop. Now what is the deal with that? Oh, we got something. Hang on. Maybe we should check real quick and see what we got. Oh, we got one. Aurora jellyfish. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. So there's no need to tempt fate, in my opinion. We can just come over here, dock for the night, and in the morning we will go and see the researcher and let her know what we found. So we'll get a quick repair in. And let's sleep a decent part of the night. Here we are. It is 5. And let's switch to this. Get a little bit of a boost. And hopefully whatever our reward is for capturing these for the research assistant is going to be... ooh, kind of want whatever this is. Hopefully the reward will be worth our while. Ooh, I don't want lumber. It's not what really interests me at the moment, I'll be honest. And there we go. Alright, Madam Researcher. I have brought you, where is it? Aurora jellyfish, there we go. Thank you. Looks like you caught all of the surface specimens I needed. But, yes, I also do need some from, deeper down. But that's going to be a problem. Well, I'm one step ahead of you because I can't do anything super deep right now. That's what she said. I developed a device to retrieve samples from the abyssal zone. This was over in the other research outpost before the attack. I have an idea of how to keep the creature at bay long enough to collect these samples. But while I work on that, I need you to retrieve some prototype parts. Carefully. I suggest you go during the day. I wouldn't want to be out on the reef at night. Ah, well... I know exactly where we can find some prototype parts. And that is at that generator location. Which is over there, the old lab. We should be able to get there and back in pretty quick time. Alright, prototype parts, come to me. That was in the lab. Yep. We want to go... Oh, where was it? On the table, I think? Yeah, prototype parts. There we are. Awesome. That should be good to go. So, I suspect that this is actually going to be extremely helpful for us. And so she's going to get us some capability to maybe fish in the abyssal and Hadal region as well. Blood Snapper. Okay, okay. There are the prototype parts. Excellent. Let me assemble a device for you. This should allow you to catch specimens from much greater depths. It's a little slow, but you may be able to make some improvements. Sampling device. Okay. So it needs to go in the net area. So trawling is going to have to be replaced, unfortunately. Now I've developed a repulsion machine that produces a bright light and emits a high-pitched noise. It should deter the creature from attacking. Or enrage it, I'm not sure. Connected to the research outpost generator, you'll have to return and re-engage it every few hours, but other than that, it's completely automated. Alright, we'll take that. Great, now take a look at the list of specimens. Remember, you'll want to install and activate the machine before attempting to collect these. You might also need to improve that equipment I gave you to catch some of these. Angler, amphipod, loose jaw, and snailfish. Yeah, so snailfish is Hadal, so we won't be able to do that. This one here, sampling device. Yeah, okay. I understand. Amphipod, or so the two right now, abyssal, are anglerfish and loose jaw. Maybe we should read up on them real quick. Maybe they're in the stellar basin. So this guy looks like the anglerfish, night or day. And then loose jaw is day or night in the rod. Okay. Cool. And looks like the crab or lobster or whatever is in the same same boat, so to speak. All right, research parts. Oh, yep. So this is unlocked for us. We'll go ahead and spend our research point in that bottomless lines, and that gets us both types, which is what we were after, for sure. Let's head back to our friend, the merchant. And let's see if we can spot any varieties that we need to catch along the way. Oh, dolphins. That's really cool. Let's not catch those. Alright, abyssal. We get, let's get one of those under our belt. I know that we're going to be out a bit late. Fangtooth. Oh. Is that that's not the type we needed, right? Hang on. No, we wanted a loose jaw, so that was actually not the one. Huh. Okay, well, let's start heading back. Alright, a little tricky. A little tricky here. Now I'm a bit lost. Oh, we're a little bit far. We're a little bit farther than I intended to be. This should be interesting. Okay. Well. Let's switch to haste. Just in case. Alright, I see the lights over there. That's good. Let's see. What is this type here? Firefly squid we don't need. We should actually be fine. No sweat. Let's go ahead and collect our crab pot samples. Whoa. Crown of Thorns. Wow. Okay. I definitely want to read up on that. Huh. That's kind of cool. And then this one here, there's another one. Not enough space. Yeah, no kidding. Alright, well, we'll come back in a second. That is going to get us a nice little tidy sum. With many heavy-spined arms, this starfish is extremely hardy. It's a destructive pest and not worth selling. Oh, well. Guess what? We're selling it anyway. Sorry to say. Alright, so this needs to be attached to the generator, so we will do that for sure. What else do we need to do? I want to check on how much it costs to purchase the bottomless lines. 405, so we've got to save up just a tad. Alright, so let's rest until morning-ish. Let's head over and attach the generator to the noise-making device. And then maybe if we're lucky, we'll be able to spot some of the abyssal... Ooh. Yes, I do want to inspect this. Stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface. I feel like nothing's going to happen. Yeah. So these have a quality that we have yet to discover. Alright, what do we have? Barracuda, red snapper, fangtooth. Oh, research outpost is this away. Right? Or no, I'm turned around. Research outpost, old fortress. Yeah, no, that's correct. Yeah, there it is. Okay. There's some metal parts here if we want it. Let's go ahead and get this up and running. Generator. The researcher's repulsion machine could be connected to the outpost generator here. A small object rolls out from under the generator, covered in dried salt. Thank you. I will take that. Activate the machine. No. Not quite yet, because we need the other type of fishing rod. So let's go and see if we can find that type. That's one of the ones we want, I believe. Anglerfish. Yes, it is. Throw that there. Cool. So we've got that. We want to get a loose jaw as well. Let's see if we can spot that anywhere. Not seeing it quite yet. Maybe we want to venture out just a little bit further to look around. Snapper. Oop, that's it. There we go. Found it. Come to me, loose jaw. I will make thy jaw even looser. Where did it go? Yeah, right there. Nice. Okay, so those are the two that she requested. We can head back and drop them off so that they don't accidentally get sold. And then you know what I might do is I might just take a quick off-camera pause again, just like before, until I get the amount of money that I need to purchase the correct fishing rod, and then I can bring everybody that back for that milestone. But first, researcher, you can take that, and you can take that. Alright, so with 151, I've got a little bit of work to do. Let's see, what does this one do? Ooh, Abyssal, Hadal, and Oceanic. That's probably, honestly, what I want to work towards. Yeah, getting all three of those to not have to choose between these and Oceanic would be fantastic. And I only need 2 more. It's a shame that I lost one of them overboard. But anyway, let me go ahead and get that that amount of money that I need to buy the correct rod, and then I will bring you back. All right, and here we go. 405 big ones, but totally worth it. All right, so we want to go ahead and and not put it in storage. We want to throw it right here. Bottomless lines. Awesome. So now we can catch pretty much every single type of fish except for oceanic. And who needs that anyway? That's what I say. So, let's double check the type of fish that we need to catch. We need to catch, not there. We need to catch a giant amphipod and a snailfish. Got it. And I'm going to hazard a guess that they are going to be somewhere pretty nearby. We might want to wait until daytime. I need to remind myself of what they look like again. I always do that. I'm like, I rely heavily upon the profile. The amphipod and the snailfish, which look like... Where'd they go? Well, we'll find them. Whatever. It's all good. So let's just keep advancing time until it's day, and we may be able to see the varieties that we're searching for a little bit easier. Alright, coral grouper. Oh, there's one of them. So in this case, we probably need to activate the generator, right? Am I correct in making that assumption? So we need to go to the research outpost, activate the generator, and, well, this one we might be able to get. They might be far away enough from the tentacle that we should be okay. I guess we'll find out, huh? Ooh, okay. A grouper eel. I don't think that was what we needed, was it? But let's just see how this generator thing works. I mean, we may as well give it a shot, right? Activate the machine, yes. The propulsion machine hums and whirs to life. A few seconds later, a bright light shoots from the top, and an alarm begins blaring. The researcher said this should keep the creature at bay, for a time at least. Alright, well, I'm thinking... Actually, so originally we were coming here to get whatever this is in the middle, right? This might be the window of opportunity we need to get that. Yep, a jewel crusted band. Oh, of course. We caught the one fish that would not allow us to keep both. Well, unless I'm missing something here, I may have to discard this. That sucks. That's a really good one. All right, well, we got the relic that we needed. We need that fish for sure, so we can get him. A giant amphipod, great. And then the last one was, I'm going to check my quest thing one more time, a snailfish. Which, is that maybe? Is this a snailfish? Yes, it is. Okay. So we have done that successfully. While the creature is still scared, why don't we take this opportunity to get whatever loot we can. Now, it did say it was only going to work for a few hours, so we may have to motor away here pretty quick. Any other dredge we want to get? There's some there. Ooh, there's actually a decent amount of dredge around here. We want to get greedy. Where's the nearest one? Right there? Okay, let's go for it. Still waiting for that alarm. Or listening for that alarm to see when it goes off. That will be our cue to get out of here. A doubloon, okay. That's some right here as well. That I think we want. Opal earrings, okay. Alright, ooh, it's getting... Sun's getting real low. I think we should probably call it for the evening. What do you guys think? Let's at least get away from over the crater. So, however long the machine lasts, we should be out of harm's way. Cool. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Let's rest overnight. And then when we wake up, we should be able to deliver the researcher her last remaining fish. And, yeah, it sounds like the alarm has gone off. Or at least we're too far away to hear it. We'll deliver the last remaining fish, and then we can also go back to the collector and drop off. I didn't even see what the relic was that we picked up. I guess we should take a look at it before we just hand it over, huh? Alright, the specimens that you wanted. There's one. There's two. I have good news and bad news. Which do you want to hear first? Oh, bad news. Always bad news. The bad news is that the samples you retrieve from the basin have dangerously high counts of cellular mutations. The good news is that I've honed in on what's causing the abnormalities in the ecosystem. This all points to one thing. That thing in the basin is harmful to life at a cellular level. It damages everything around it, whether passively or with intent. I need to write up a report on my findings. Sorry, our findings immediately. Maybe now they'll take me seriously. Oh, how rude of me. You've done all this for me, and I've not got much to say thank you with. You should have this. She opens a drawer and pulls out a book. Sheepishly, she hands it to you. A Plan for the Future, it's called. This is something I wrote during my studies. I think it'll be useful to you. Thanks again for your help. I'd recommend that you avoid the area. It doesn't seem safe to be near the basin. Yeah, you might say that. Not safe, I can agree with. Alright, let's get this book reading. And then let's check our cargo. This is a jewel-encrusted band. A golden band large enough to fit around a child's waist. All manner of gemstones are affixed to it, seemingly at random. Now, what did we see about the jewel-encrusted band? Then we see the music box there, but... yeah, still a lot of mysterious stuff. So whatever's in the abyss is causing mutations, but that still doesn't answer where it came from, if it's doing it with intent. Is it only corrupting the things in this immediate vicinity, or every mutation that we've come across is, you know, thanks to it? Not quite sure. But for now, why don't we go ahead and teleport. Let's see if it changes. Yeah, it's still 7:31, so it doesn't change the time. Interesting that we still have a panic meter, even though it's daytime. Not sure what that's all about, but anyway. Here we go. You walk in and place the jewel-encrusted ring on the table by the collector. His eyes widen. We're certainly making excellent progress now, and I know what you're thinking. An item like this would fetch a fortune at any auction, but for us, Its value transcends material wealth. Regardless, you are due a reward. He opens the crimson book, its spine crackling audibly. Selecting a page carefully, he begins to read aloud. The words sound muffled, as though he's speaking through a thick haze. Fire a blazing light that dispels and protects. Banish. You hear a growling, crackling in your ears. Suddenly, your vision flares, and both of your ears pop. He closes the book. We must keep searching. I've been thinking more on where we might find another. I can imagine all manner of detritus swallowed by the silty muck of Twisted Strand's channels. It's worth investigating. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. What will you do once you have all the relics? He ponders for a moment. It's surprising, isn't it? The attachments we hold towards simple objects. But they are anything but simple. Seemingly mute articles can speak in different ways. If I showed you a childhood toy, you would be awash with forgotten memories. They hold the power to recall what was once lost. That seems ominous. I feel like he's going to try to summon a demon fish with all of these. I don't know. I do not trust him. What do you know about the old mayor of Little Marrow? Yeah, the one who went mad. That stuttering old fool. Yes, I knew him. He'd join us on that water sometimes, but was more hindrance than help. He never seemed entirely with it. I can't imagine he has fared too well since I last saw him. Alright, well. Seeing as... Oh, great. Damaged hull. I always do that around here, it seems like. Well, we were due to pay the mayor a visit anyway. And sell some of the trinkets that we found. So this is actually a decent use of our time, I say. Alright, sell off all those trinkets. We'll go to storage. No trinkets there. There is one more piece of map that we haven't found yet. Now, let's take another look at this. Can I rotate it? So what does this look like? So that's north, right? The large compass, the dark part of the compass is pointing north. And then what does that look like on our map? There's the sort of two little pieces of two little islands, and then there's the bigger island, which kind of looks like where we just were, right? So, oh, that's maybe it's this little smiley shape at the bottom, potentially. Huh. I'm trying to get a read on what that might be in reference to. This little smiley shape at the bottom, though, I don't know. Let's take a look at it again. Storage. Oh, here's the storage. It's got two little islands. There's a big sort of island with a little small one. No, that's probably the old fortress. And then the X marks the spot is where? It's pretty far off it. So if we can maybe mark that spot in our map, that's like... Oh wow, this actually is a much larger map than I had imagined. The X marks the spot is like right there. Treasure, possibly. So, and we could probably go ahead and remove this one. So that might be something that we want to go back and check out here in not too long. There's the Twisted Strand map. So maybe that's where we want to head next. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and check our quests as well, just to sort of refresh our memory on what we're working on. We're still catching rare fish. Deliver rotting conger eel, right. Snake mackerel, haven't really seen it. Catch a fangtooth. Oh, we did catch a fangtooth, didn't we? And then we sold it. Okay. So here's what we'll do. Let me teleport us, figuratively, not literally, back to where we just were in Stellar Basin. Let's check out the X marks the spot. Let's try to catch a fangtooth, and then we'll sort of take it from there. But before we go over to Stellar Basin, I had to check in with the lighthouse keeper. She approaches you on the dock wearing a questioning expression. You must have been around most of the islands by now. Have you found whatever it is you're looking for? Honestly, not sure. I don't know if what we're looking for is good or bad. Her face softens. Remember that you are in control. If you're having doubts, it's foolish to blindly persevere. You can always look for alternative paths. She turns from you, shaking her head and muttering. She heads back towards the lighthouse. Yeah. I'm wondering, next time we get a relic, should we come back here and show her before we give it to the collector? Anyway, now for real, I think. We'll see you back over at Stellar Basin. Welcome back, and here we are. Now, according to my map, we should be able to forge ahead more or less directly. Very, very interesting if that's the case. Let's see if we run across anything valuable. Now, where exactly is our spot? Almost there, it seems like. Can we catch whatever this is? Don't have the right equipment. Oh, oceanic probably, right? How much further? I feel like we're right on top of it. Right there. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn off our light. I don't know if... I hear something. Oh! And I see something. Whoa. Okay. Well, I spotted something for sure. Let's take a look at our cargo hold again. Oh, we can't see it here from our storage. Maybe we need to complete the map before we kind of get credit for taking advantage of that. A barrel eye, okay. Alright, and then the other thing we wanted to accomplish is to catch a fangtooth. So let me go ahead. So now that we've checked out the spot and seen that there's nothing in particular of interest yet, let me go ahead and, well, I might sweep the beaches on the way over, but ultimately I want to catch a fangtooth, go back to the guys in the hoods, and see what they might offer us. So I will see you over there. Just popping in real quick to say that we actually have the money and the materials to upgrade our cargo spaces. So I'm going to do that real quick, actually. Let's purchase the upgrade. There we go. More cargo space and our new hull. Finally, we can empty out our storage just a bit. There we are. Oh, looks like we're going to need some refined metal, which I'm not totally sure how we're going to get. I know that they have it for sale, but I still got to think that the builder is maybe going to be making that for us eventually. I'm not sure. This sampling device, actually. I want to sell it, I think is the move. Where can I sell some items? Right here. Right here? Can I sell it to you? Looks like I actually have to discard it. Well, let's see. Is there any reason to keep it around? It's 11% fishing speed, operational, just abyssal. Yeah, I feel like there's not any reason to, so I'm just gonna toss it, I think. Yeah, there we go. Just clear up some space for us. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled Fangtooth search. And here we are back with the figure in gold. Here is your Fangtooth, as requested. They bring this small fish up to their mouth and bite at where the heart is. Their cracked lips part to reveal a row of sharpened teeth. Sense an opening. They unfurl the final scroll. This one is a blue crab. Oh! Okay. We need to go catch more crabs. I feel like we've had blue crabs before and just didn't know that these guys wanted them. That would have been nice to know. Okay. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to run back to town, just take care of a little bit of business, maybe catch some crabs, I don't know, and then we'll bring you back in when there's something new and interesting. And I have returned with the crab. A little bit of crabbing didn't hurt, never hurt nobody. So here you go. Hooded figure. There is your final order from me. So what do I get? They crack and bend the crab's legs apart and feast on the flesh inside. Lips still covered in crab flesh, they take a book from inside their robe and hand it to you. Oh, okay. Answer given. We await. Summons. They cross their arms and appear to fall into a deep sleep. Weird. So are they like, I mean, they look like cultists. But we did something nice for them, so... Advanced fishing. Also, I got a notification that our plan for the future was completed. 15% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching a fish with a rod. A scientific exploration on responsibility and accountability within the fishing industry. I don't think it'll catch on. Yeah, no kidding. Alright, Advanced fishing. Let's start reading it. And I think it is getting a little bit late in the day. We'll head back to the old collector's area and perhaps spend the night here. And I think that might actually do it for this episode. So next time we are going to venture into, what's the next area called? The Twisted Strand. And see what we might be able to find along the way. 2 relics down, 2 more to go. And excited to see what new types of horrors or delights. You never know. A name like Twisted Strand, it could be a very pleasant place to spend time. But we'll see what happens in the next episode. Bye for now.